Great, good day. So I know I haven't uploaded a video in a while, so this is just a bit of a filler while I'm busy on a few other things. I am busy making other videos. So I just want to give an update on the cuirass that I'm working on, the 14th century harness, the cuirass build. So you have seen certain builds. This is the breastplate and the backplate. I have the custom-made hinges that I've put onto there. Those are on, right? So let's give a quick breakdown on how this fits together. Okay, so on the one side you'll have a strap and buckle fitting there. So this is the upper part. Okay. Then what happens is you have the lower part, which is the placard. Right. So the placard fits essentially inside there. Now this is still rough, so still needs a bit of fine tuning. There we go. Okay, so now obviously this isn't lining up properly. So there we go. There is the breastplate and the placard. Right, that will line up like that. Then what you have is what is called the ponce. Okay, now I hope you can see this properly. Now the ponce, now that sits there. That's the entire upper part of the cuirass. The ponce will sit underneath the placard. So let's take that also now. So now I've got the placards. The ponce sits underneath there. So that actually, the ponce goes on first, then you put the breastplate and so on. So what happens there is, the ponce actually holds the folds. Right. So the folds of the lower cuirass will fit onto here, onto the ponce. Now the ponce sits with the back there, and it's got a slight bit of maneuverability. You can see there that you'll be able to twist on the waist. But essentially what happens here, this part is not actually physically mounted to the placard. It sits there with that lip over there, will sit underneath there. This with the back section will sit into the back. So you'll put these pieces on first, right? They'll come around, and then you put that over there. So this literally just sits in there by a lip, and obviously everything mounts in there. So you'll actually put this on first. Then you'll put the breastplate and placard on, which are fixed together, and that will fit over there. So obviously now it's not fitting perfectly. I'm just trying to do it with one hand. None of them are actually fitted properly. So there you can see from this side. So what you'll see is also the dimensions. So the front has quite a aggressive downwards angle. The back a little bit more angled, and the sides in between the front and the back. Reason for this is the sides obviously have to go past your hips, and there's a bit of clearance that's needed. The back has to go down a little bit, it has to clear your buttocks and so on. The front, there's nothing really there that it has to clear. Your groin sits lower down, your groin won't be in the way, so this comes straight down, so you've got a bit of clearance in the front. And that's essentially how this thing comes together. So the cuirass is actually in three parts: the folds and ponce, the placard, and then the actual upper breastplate and backplate. So those are the three sections of that. I'll keep you updated on as we go along. Every now and then I'll do snippets on this build that I'm busy on. It is a little bit slower, a lot of fine tuning in that with the breast. For a full harness, there's a lot of fine tuning. Everything has to fit together. It's not just making a helmet and then making arms and so on. Everything needs to fit together properly, especially with the breastplate. Breastplates, there's a lot of fitting. There's a lot of loose parts and pieces that connect up together. So yeah, so that gives a breakdown on that build and the fitment of a cuirass.